It's been a long time since the last time I played Batman Arkham City. I think it's been almost a week or two, getting close to a month, and I want to finish it so that I can just focus on editing those videos for just a little while and not have to worry about recording anything. The only recordings I'll be doing after that is just these videos. And basically, what I've decided is I want to make 30 or so, basically a month's worth of 10-minute episodes. That's a very green Camaro. Of 10-minute episodes as kind of a pilot season for Motor Madness, to really test out the glasses and figure out how I want to edit these videos, because I haven't really had much opportunity to do that. And for any of you who are watching these videos, you'll have a lot of content to form an opinion on and give feedback to, and a lot of opportunity for me to learn from mistakes or get new ideas or inspiration or whatever. Man, this is a slow road, 25-mile-an-hour speed limit, and people are actually obeying that. I think later tonight I'm going to finish recording Arkham City. I'm very close to finishing it. It's the last recording I did ended, I think, with heading in right after I got back into Mr. Freeze's lair. And because I know the story, I can say that it's basically right before the Mr. Freeze boss fight. And I've really got to say, the Arkham Asylum Let's Play and even the Ark Survival Evolved Let's Play already, even though it's not even out yet, technically. I finished editing episodes 1 through 6. It's just a much higher quality series. I'm taking more time with the editing. I'm making sure the volume levels are right. I'm making volume go down whenever I speak and bring it back up so that you guys can hear things when it's good to be able to hear what's happening with the game. Because as you guys may or may not know, I like to play video games without subtitles as much as possible, because I hate subtitles and I like things to feel cinematic. And most of the time when you go to the movie theater, there's no subtitles, unless if you're in Singapore and they have like Mandarin or something. But usually there isn't subtitles. Maybe in some special cases there might be, but usually there isn't. So yeah, I'm really happy with where I've gotten so far. It took me a little while, but I've been really dedicating myself to the videos much more recently, and that's led to an increase in quality and quantity, which is really cool, because usually when you increase quantity, quality can sometimes go down because you're spreading yourself too thin. But I've done it just right, and both have gone up, and it's great. Hopefully all of you will be entertained. Right now I feel like the only weak link in stuff I'm making currently are these videos. And again, that's because of the stabilization with the camera glasses. But after the pilot season, I'll see how it turns out. And if I have to, I'll bite the bullet and buy a GoPro. And this person is passing me. Awkwardly, that's not a pass zone. He started passing right as the pass zone ended. Wow, we really slowed down there. Come on, buddy, find the speed limit again. Well, I can see that person speeding in the distance. Something I really want to do is make a cinematic video of this car, and at some point I will. Just have to get. Oh, that's a train. I thought it was a train, but then I'm like, wait, no, is that smoke? No, that's a train. There's tanker cars over there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's tanker cars. Now there's an auto kit. Oh, that was the end of the train. I doubt I'm gonna be able to see if I look over the edge of. Oh no, I can see just fine. Train. I don't know if you guys saw that at all, because that was like less than a second most likely. Trains is another thing I really like, but it's difficult to make videos about them. I mean, I have model trains like Lionel stuff, but I don't have it with me, so I can't make videos on that. And model railroading is just as expensive as all my other hobbies. Cars, gaming, you know, you can spend $500 on just one locomotive if you're getting a a top-of-the-line locomotive. Not even necessarily a top-of-the-line locomotive. Some of those can be so expensive that it's in the four-figure numbers. The most expensive phone I've ever gotten was, I think the original MSRP was $500 or $600, but I got it used for $400. But I wanted it because it was like a discontinued product, and it also turned out to be pretty rare. But yeah, I like trains, not as much as cars, and but it's definitely another one of my passions. It's just that I can't do anything with it right now. Maybe one day I can make a video series about model railroading in the future. I don't know. For that, I'd need something like a basement and a lot of money, but it wouldn't come before building a project car, so it would have to be at a time when I can afford having building a project car, having a gaming setup, living in a house, being able to eat food, and yeah, all sorts of stuff. So it wouldn't take priority over anything. Oh, my car just told me the roads may be icy. I don't think they really are, though. It's at a temperature that is on the precipice of making that possible.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Yes, 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 yes. But I don't think that's really gonna happen. I wonder if, can you guys hear the engine when I do that? I wish I could check. I wish I knew the answers to these questions. Like on which roads is the footage acceptable and not super shaky. I've also got to hold myself still, which is the difficult thing to be conscious of. Over time, I'm sure I could train myself to do it, but it's difficult to remember if you don't do it super often. Ooh, that was a loud crackle pop.
In 1¼ miles, turn left onto Marytown Road.
That's another reason why I really want to do a cinematic video, because I really want to capture the exhaust crackling and popping in the gear changes, because that's when I can get the exhaust to crackle the loudest. Sure, I can rev it and it'll do it a little bit and it'll be like but with during gear changes it's really loud. I doubt flames shoot out of it. I think that's highly unlikely, but I'm sure it would sound really cool on film. I mean, with every other car I've ever looked at, I've like researched what they sound like with their stock exhausts, what exhausts there are out there in the aftermarket and yeah, but I didn't do that so much with the WRX. I did it with the STI, but not with the WRX.
In 2¼ miles.
This car is reasonably quick, but I wonder how long it would take me to keep up with a car that has such a much faster 0 to 60. Like even just a car with a let's go with a 3-second or 4-second 0 to 60, because then you're going you know, with this I have plenty of time to very leisurely do the gear changes, you know, because the 0 to 60 is more than 5 seconds. It's definitely less than 6, I'm pretty sure, but it's more than 5, so it's 5 to 6 seconds, depending on how well I'm doing, basically. And I feel like this person is kind of riding my... Nah, not really riding my bumper too much. Feels kind of close, though. I mean, if I slammed on my brakes right now, definitely wouldn't be good for either of us. Like, if this guy did that, and then I had to do it, it would not be a bad chain reaction. Oh, and he's turning.